What do you use to store your gear when you're on your bike rides? Do you use a seat pack? Do you use a fanny pack? Do you store something on your top tube or maybe in a handlebar bag? I'd be interested to know. I thought I'd spend a few minutes just going over a few of these things that I've done based on my personal experience over the years of cycling and starting to do more and more distances, wanting to have more gear with me, what I've used and what I've decided on. We'll start with the seat bag because that's really what I started with when I began cycling more seriously, probably around 10 years ago. I've had a couple of them. I had a Giant and then this Topeak. Both work perfectly fine. But there was a couple of issues that I ran into as my cycling began to evolve. So one was lights and radar. So here's the Garmin radar, which I'm going to do a review on here shortly. So when I put that on the bike, obviously that becomes a little bit of an issue. You can't put it down lower, but with this particular post I have, it rubs against my leg, so I'm forced to move it up higher. So the other issue I had was, as you can see by the size here, a fanny pack is much larger than the seat pack. So I really could only get like a multi-tool, some levers and a tube, a few little things in here. I added this because I was also, over years and years of weightlifting and deadlifts and whatnot, I was pretty strong back, so I didn't mind adding a little extra weight in the back, and so I just keep this around my back, not the front. But I could add a lot more, as you can see, and primarily when I got this tire pliers, I had nowhere to put this and I didn't want to put it on the bike, so I thought I'd try this, and I haven't gone back since. I've been doing this for years. I have my pump in there. So next up is a top tube. I also got the Topeak one. It's not the smallest, it's a fairly large one. I haven't used that a whole lot. I kind of just got it as a supplementary piece in case I was doing a longer ride or maybe a little bit of a credit card bike packing, which I haven't really got to yet. So I've had it for a while, and I've used it a little bit. When I first started my YouTube videos, I did use this to store like a battery pack and a few accessories. So you can see right now I've got like a Garmin light, radar, and my GPS stored in there. I can easily fit my phone in there if I want, and a wallet. So there is some benefits to it. Problem I didn't like with it is it moves around. It drove me a little bit insane. As tight as I put it, I couldn't get away from that. So I have it. I mean, if you have the opportunity with the bikes that you can bolt them down or you can get them more secure than that, certainly nothing wrong with them. Not a bad option. But from everyday use, not my thing. So next up is a handlebar bag. This is just a cheapy Amazon job. I've only used it a few times. I'll put the link to it in the description. So far, it's pretty decent. I think I only paid like $20 for it. Again, primarily use this if I'm filming, so I can open this up. I can put in like a battery pack, my tripod, and a few extra things in there if I want. It's fairly small, as you can see. I just wanted something small to fit those few things. I still do use my fanny pack for my everyday supplies. The tricky part is it gets a little awkward if you're going to put your GPS or a bike light in there. So I did it in my last ride I did. It was okay. I mean, I didn't need to get in here for what I need. It'll only be occasionally, but still, if you're in there and out a lot, that's not going to be an option if you want to keep it. So what I will do oftentimes as an alternative when I was using this as well is just use the put the GPS there on the stem. One of the benefits of having one of these two options, if you didn't have this in a way, is just easy access when you're on the bike. There's a case to be made for not getting in there when you're moving, but if you do, if you want to grab a quick snack, or you're in a competition, or you want quick access, you're filming, you want to get the information in here or whatever. These two have the benefit where, of course, if something's on your back or your stuff back here, you're not going to have that ability to do that very easily. Seat pack, top tube bag, handlebar bag, or fanny pack, which is best? I'm sticking with the fanny pack, although there's no wrong decisions here. You can do whatever is best for you, obviously based on your needs. For me, as I got into longer rides and had more experiences on the bike, I just found having that extra space and strapped relatively conveniently to me. I do just stick it, again, even if I'm wearing a cycling shirt with pockets I want to get to, I just put it and put the shirt overneath. Seems to work fine. But I've had a few experiences, particularly with changing tight-fitting tires, where I found that those pliers I got just come in so handy, so I wanted to have those on me all the time, and then just having extra space to put other things in there without having to cram it in, I found is best for me personally. Let me know what you think and what your experiences are. I'd be interested to hear.